Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Kevin Davidson, your host for Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective, your podcast for all things marketing and real estate. And I'm excited today because this is episode number 19. It's growing. People are watching it. I'm very excited about it. We're going to keep doing this. If you are a real estate agent or a vendor that operates in the Fort Bend County area and you want to be on the podcast, give me a call, 832-654-0527, or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com. And I would not be doing my support team justice if I didn't thank them and mention them. Jennifer Smitis, the area vice president, Caitlin Kornick, Devin, the escrow officers here in Sugar Land, Wendy Santana in Richmond, and then Janice and Gracie and Melissa and Brenda and Francis and Michelle. So you guys, if you guys need title, Stewart Title is we're a great company. We do all kinds of things for you guys. So come close with us. In saying that, today's episode number 19, I have two exciting guests. I usually always have an agent on the podcast and then a vendor. Today's a little bit different because I'm going to have an agent and I'm going to have Stewart Title's own, the great Mike. He'll be up later. But right now, look who's sitting next to me. This is probably the happiest person on earth, okay? Her name is Lolena. Say hi to everybody, Lolena.
Hi, everybody.
And tell everybody what you do.
I am a residential realtor. I like to consider myself, Kevin, a resourceful, problem-solving residential realtor.
Okay. Well, we'll get into that. And tell everybody who's your broker.
EXP Realty.
EXP. That brokerage comes up a lot. How do you like being with EXP?
I love it. It's cloud-based, which follows the trend of technology, and it's in itself a platform. There are more than 24 countries that they operate in. So that kind of platform gives me a network that was unimaginable.
It's priceless. I know lots of people that are with EXP, and I know a lot of successful teams as well. I always like to start out, especially with agents, because if I remember correctly, you're a fairly new agent, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So I always like to start out by asking, why did you decide to be a real estate agent?
Well, Kevin, coming from a corporate background and over 35 years in corporate America, we had something very familiar to a lot of people around the world, a pandemic. And when the pandemic happened, I had to transition for more reasons than one. So I retired from the company I was working for at that time. And then I was faced with a new journey. And over 20 years ago, someone told me that I should be in real estate. And I'm a huge fan of real estate myself. I've never been a realtor, but I had definitely been a consumer in the real estate arena. And so I thought to venture off to see if, in fact, I could succeed in real estate.
So what do you think about the industry so far? I mean, you entered into the industry and probably not the best of market circumstances. I have not found yet anybody that can tell me why we're in the market that we're in. Everybody has their own opinions, but if you had entered into this industry a year and a half ago, you'd already be rich.
Yeah, and oh no. Well, I have to honestly say, Kevin, that I had no idea that I had been groomed for this. Although being unaware that I was groomed for this. It kind of goes back to the scenario of problem solving, managing, and communication, which my secular and personal life had prepared me for that. And so what do you know? Those are the effective, successful ingredients of real estate. Helping people was also a passion of mine. So it gives me an opportunity to help people as something that I've been doing for years.
And what is it you were doing real quickly, before you got a real estate license?
I was working in transportation, but I have a secular background in the legal arena, in the healthcare arena, and lastly, the transportation arena. So when I say I'm a people person, I'm a people person. Managing people and fixing their problems is something I've been doing my entire career. And real estate gives me an opportunity to continue to manage people's problems.
Exactly, to do just that.
Yes.
So, in your short career here with real estate, what kind of real estate agent are you?
I am a real estate agent. Like I said, loves helping
I mean,
people.
what kind of service do you provide?
But
Are you a buyer, seller, leaser?
I am a listing
agent.
And buying agent.
Awesome.
Because I found with my target market that there are always going to be people selling homes and buying homes, no matter what the market is.
They might be slow, but they're still going to be buying and selling homes.
Yes.
Exactly. What is it so far that you've seen in the real estate industry that makes you excited, and also makes you kind of sit back and go, whoa?
Yes. One of the things outstanding in my mind that I've seen that makes me super excited is diversity. I've traveled the world.
County.
Yes, especially in this county. I've traveled extensively and seeing diversity. In fact, I myself embarked more than 25 years ago on a relocation to Houston. So I've lived in multiple cities around the country. So it's very exciting for me because one of the markets that I target is a relocator. So potential Houstonians, because I'm experienced in that myself, and I know what it's like, and I know what problems it presents, and I'm very effective at finding resolution for those problems.
So if somebody approaches you and says, hey, Lolena, I am looking for a real estate agent, what is the first thing that you do as a real estate agent and a business owner to determine whether or not that they're a good fit for you?
First, why are they looking for a real estate agent? Are they looking for real estate as an investment? Are they looking for a home for themselves? I consider myself the upgrade, downgrade agent because families that are empty nesters, as I am, are oftentimes looking to sell to downgrade. And coming from a transportation industry, downgrade was a really bad word. So one of the other things that gets me really excited about real estate is because downgrade is really exciting. Because for empty nesters, downgrading is oftentimes what they need to meet their current needs.
They go from a 3,500 square foot house to a 1,500 square
So
foot
downgrade
house.
is a good word.
Yeah. And usually with the equity they get from the 3,500 square foot house, they can pay for the 1,500 square
You
foot
got
cash,
it.
and they don't have a mortgage. Exactly. So
This is why I love this guy.
there's a lot of reasons why it's downgrading.
Yes, it
good.
is.
So this podcast is real estate from a marketing perspective. So, and I know you haven't been an agent that long, but what are some of the things that you're doing now, and what are some of the things that you want to do to market your business and brand yourself?
Well, Kevin, I found in my first year I was working in my business, and working in your business, it keeps you really busy, but you can't build a business by merely working in your business. So what I want to do now, and what I have, thanks to you, and an excellent network.
I didn't pay her to say that.
Well, your marketing skills are on point. Thanks to you and having being fortunate enough to have an excellent network. What I'm learning to do is work on my business. And to work on my business, I've established effective and essential, I should say more than effective, essential ingredients to growing my business is marketing, particularly in the real estate industry. And one of the marketing features that I am working on and intend to expand on is social media.
Okay. So do you have Facebook and LinkedIn, TikTok, and all that stuff?
Yes, I do. And I've gotten a newfound respect for them because when you work for corporate America, you can't be on social media
Right, yeah.
when you work for Fortune 500 companies. But yes, so I have gotten a newfound love for, I'm learning a new love called Reels, called Live
Right.
videos.
So what are the things? Because you mentioned thanks to me, so we're working together, right?
Yes, yes, we
So
are.
we meet every two
Thank
or
you.
three weeks. Yeah.
Yes.
So what are the things that in the time that you spent with me and been a real estate agent that you think of you would want to do in the future to market yourself?
Well, now that I understand that marketing is essential to real estate, so one of the things I want to do is be consistent. Consistent in my posting. As you asked me, I have Facebook now, I have LinkedIn, I have, and to be more deliberate and intentional, I have YouTube as well, and I even have a Google My Business.
So those are the 5 things that you must have in order to work with me. Why is it important to have a Google My Business page?
Well, so people can find you.
Yeah. So
That's
so
good.
basically, what is a Google My Business page? It's an electronic listing for your business.
Yes,
It's kind of like the old school yellow pages, but on the internet.
but on the internet.
And the really the coolest characteristic of a Google My Business page is it's free.
Yes. And not
free.
only can people find you, you can also have reviews there.
Well,
And
that's where the reviews come
that's
from
where
to
the
go.
reviews come
Yeah.
from, yes.
So if you're out there, you're a real estate agent, and you're running your own business, and you're not asking for reviews, and you're not getting reviews and putting them on Google, you're already 10% behind all your competition on the internet. And the reason that is because Google uses reviews that you get and the communicating and answering those reviews as 10% of why they rank you where they rank you on the internet. And then your YouTube channels, what's that for?
That's so the world can know who you are and what you have to offer.
What is it that you want to put on your YouTube channel?
I want to put on my YouTube channel, again, I want to be a plethora of resource of information. So no matter whether you're a buyer, a seller, you have questions, you have fears, but I also want to have fun. And the world can see you and also see themselves. That's what I am projecting that on YouTube is going to be for me. Because as I mentioned, I was that person that relocated to a city that I didn't know anyone. I am a consumer that I've purchased homes, new construction, resale. So these are things that I want the world to know. Have no fear. You can do it if you have questions. The Lowdown with Low is where you can find real answers.
So on YouTube, you are the expert.
Yes.
Okay, you project yourself as the
Yes.
expert. So, and then social media, Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram are places where you can express yourself and post this
Yes.
content for. So
Exactly.
that's why you must have at least these 5. If you also want to do TikTok and whatever else, you do it. But these are the 5 that most people are looking for.
Yes.
So if I was to ask you, or someone was to ask you, and I know you haven't been an agent for that long, but with your ball of energy and your excitement, if someone was to ask you, what is the one thing that anybody should know about Lolena as a professional real estate agent, what would you tell them?
The one thing that I would want people to know about me is to not be afraid. I'm a problem solver. So if you are concerned about interest rates, if you are concerned about your credit rating, if you are concerned about just the process of what do I do to secure what I consider to be one of the most vital things, and that's property. I am your go-to person because I'm learning the industry. I have focused on various market areas, whether you want to sell or buy there, the benefits people are concerned about. What are the schools like? You know, what's in the neighborhood? What are the hospitals nearby? These are questions that as a realtor, even when it comes to just moving, you know, what moving expenses are involved. I think in my first year, one of the things that was most shocking to me that people know very little about are what's a mud district. I know that because I'm a homeowner, but a lot of people don't know that if you've never had one.
And
What are HOA fees?
yeah, and the mud disclosure statements have just recently changed.
Yes, yes. And
Um,
those are things that I want people to know. You can really get the lowdown with Lolena.
Awesome. So why don't you tell everybody how to get a hold of you?
Yes, thank you very much,
Yeah.
Kevin. Yes, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook, Lolena Jordan, the realtor. You can also reach me. My business number is 832-931-1948. And thanks to you, Kevin, I also have a YouTube, Lolena Jordan, the realtor. So if you want to get the lowdown with Lolena and making a difference one home at a time,
I like that. Make
Look
a
me
difference one home at a time. Is that your slogan?
that's my slogan, Kevin.
Nice. And who told you to do that?
Kevin,
Well, you have email?
I do. Lolena dot, and that's Lolena dot Jordan at exprealty.com.
Give them the phone number one more time.
832-931-1948.
Folks, I will tell you this. If you're a calm introvert that doesn't like a lot of excitement, don't call this girl because she's a ball of excitement just waiting to explode. So thank you very much for Lolena for
Thank
being
you
on
for
the
having me,
podcast.
Kevin, and thank you for doing what you do.
No problem. And like I said, you guys, if you need a good, energetic real estate agent, contact Lolena. She'll be happy to help you out. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to have our next guest up here is Mike, the IT guy from Stewart Title. We'll be right back.